Thanks for watching Daybreak. We'll be back here tomorrow morning from 5-8. No, I'm just kidding.
It's in the prompter. You see it, you read it.
if anything, we are Ron Burgundy.
There we go.
We will read. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the show. Happy Monday. Is anybody else exhausted? I'm Jeremy Rabe.
I am Maddie Conklin.
I am so tired.
Yeah.
But we will not let you notice that today, even though we may be feeling it internally.
Even though we just admitted it, we will not show it. We shall rise above the occasion.
Yes, we shall. We will fake it till we make it.
Can I tell you my crazy dream I had last night?
Please do.
And it was one thing that made me burst out of bed going, oh no, that's not real. I had a dream. You were on vacation, Tom was on vacation, so I had to find fill-in co-hosts. Mm-hmm. So in my dream, my sister Casey, my sister Allie, and my mother, Maureen, were in town.
I can't even know.
For what reason? I don't know. But they were in town, so I was like, oh, I need last minute co-host. Do you guys mind, filling in? And so I was giving them the rundown. Sit up straight, look at the camera, smile. I'll do most of the talking. This is how my dream went. Casey's like this. Allie was like this.
I love it.
My mother was doing the same thing on that side. And I was like, guys, sit up, smile. There you go. I was like, sit up, smile. Okay, welcome everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Unscripted. And then they just kept talking, having a conversation while I was trying to do the intro. And I was like, shut up. Hi, everybody. Okay, sorry, this is my family. It was a nightmare because
really
my family was not cooperating with me. It was horrible. But thank God it's you today and the Christmas shark.
And well, everyone knows. I don't need to tell you guys. You know the Christmas shark story. It's famous. It's infamous. It is written in the tales of the scripts of the ancient Roman times. I mean, people know.
I learned it, I think, 8th grade history.
Yeah. Oh, that's pivotal year. But
yeah, Miss Fillenbacher is my teacher.
Pivotal. By the way, sorry, that just reminded me of something. I had a dream I lost one of my dogs last night.
No.
That was a nightmare.
Now that is a...
That was a nightmare.
That's like a step above a nightmare.
Yeah, sorry, that just made me think of that because I was like, wait, I did have a dream and it came back. But
now,
anyway.
Question
all
though.
Good.
Have your dogs that have crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, do they come visit you in dreams?
Yes, because the dog I lost last night in my dream was Whitney.
Oh, there you go.
And I couldn't find it, but in their dream it was so real because all the other dogs were there and I was like, where's Whitney? Where's Whitney? And then I'd seen her and I looked back for 1 second, but when I looked back, she was gone.
She was gone.
That's how it
Zoe makes her appearance from time, every now and then. It's been less now, but yeah, when she first passed, she was always coming in my dreams. I was like, Zoe, where have you been? So
yeah, I want to pre-apologize too for me this week. We start Tech Week tonight for ballet. And just let them say, the mornings are going to be rough. I will put on a happy face. But I'm just not used to being up late,
Oh
every
gosh,
single night of the week.
Okay, what can I bring for you? Because you've got the Celsius on lock. So
I know, but I didn't bring one today. I was trying to get off Celsius. And look, I just brought my coffee. I'm trying on this week of all weeks.
A blast from the past. I have not seen this relic in ages. It's like got dust on it still. My gosh, it's beautiful.
I was like, maybe I should try because some people got me scared about heart things with Celsius and drinking too much energy drink. I don't know. I'm not saying that's true. I'm not a doctor.
Coming from a woman that used to drink 2 5-hour energies a day, probably a good thing. My heart started to hurt, and I said, we got problems.
Goodness gracious. Also, I want to show a quick photo really quickly, too. Last night was Zoo La La for the Friends of the Zoo. Got to hang out with some good friends, Joey Powell and Callie Carol Swafford. It was at Nicola's, however you say it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So good.
Okay, I just went to Maso on Friday, which is owned by Nicola's.
Oh, right in that same...
Right in the same place, yeah.
Oh gosh, the food was so good. The company was amazing. The wine was pouring. I was just like, I do it to myself. I knew I was going to be like...
Is that why you're tired?
I'm so tired.
The wine was pouring.
Open bar.
And you cannot not go to an open bar.
They rented out the whole place. It was just for the Friends of the Zoo.
That's awesome.
And it was talk about a buffet. It had a Caesar salad buffet, side salad. It had cheese tortellini.
Oh, my favorite.
Baked mostaccioli. This wonderful meat, which I don't know what it was called. I mean, and then dessert. And I was like, it was...
All right.
Why do I do this to myself? But it was so much fun at the time.
It's the holidays. It happens once a year. You're going to be fine. Okay. In other news, here's what's happening. If you out there, I'm talking to you, if you're a lover of Girl Scout cookies, then listen up. A new cookie has joined the lineup for 2026. Introducing Explore More's, a Rocky Road ice cream-inspired sandwich cookie. It is filled with delicious flavors of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond-flavored creme. Explore More's reflect the spirit of exploration at the heart of every Girl Scout, and Girl Scouts across the United States will offer the Explore More's cookies nationally, both online and in person at local booths during the upcoming 2026 Girl Scout cookie season, alongside fan favorites, of course, Thin Mints, Samoas, or as I call them, Caramel Delights, wherever you are, and tag-alongs, all the
Okay,
fun
that's what I was waiting for. I wanted the close-up. I wanted
There
to
we
see
go.
what was in the middle.
Now, I thought these came out last year. Wasn't there something
I
very
could've sworn you
similar?
said something similar last year.
I swear, like
Explore More
More
sounds familiar.
Yeah, so
I'll try them. I don't know if I tried them last year. I don't know if I saw them
I
last
definitely
year.
didn't. And you know what? I went and bought, 2 boxes of cookies, and then I opened them to have a cookie, and then was really good about not eating them, and then they went to waste. So I get into such a predicament. You're smart to freeze them.
I freeze them.
But
Wait, can you ask me a quick question? Can you ask me if I want to buy some Girl Scout cookies? Go ahead.
Jeremy, you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies?
Why? Are they made with real Girl Scouts? What movie is that?
What movie?
That's a quote from a movie. Sorry, whenever I think of Girl Scout cookies, I think of this quote from this movie.
I don't know. I was
Why?
gonna say The
Are they-
Office.
Are they made with real Girl
But
Scouts?
that's not a movie.
Okay, let me try to do it deadpan like she does.
Okay, it's she. Oh, Troop Beverly Hills.
No, so close though. Addams Family when Christina Ricci plays Wednesday.
Oh.
And they're like at camp or they're walking through and she's like, do you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies?
Yes, and they're
Why?
super peppy and like.
Are they made with real Girl Scouts?
Yes.
Sorry.
Bravo, bravo.
I love that line. But yes, they're delicious. I plan to stock up, even though I still have Thin Mints in my freezer.
You still got Christmas tree cakes, Thin Mints.
I just finished off my Little Debbie Heart Valentine cakes.
I saw that. Those I haven't had in a while. Very good.
You know what?
Come on over. Oh, no, you already ate them.
I already ate them. Also, Bath & Body Works is out with some unique candle scents this holiday season. Revealed in time for their 14th annual Candle Day, which took place at the beginning of the month, they're now selling some unexpected scents, okay? Holiday Dill Light, a limited edition pickle candle. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, wow.
Even I think pickle people can be like, I don't want my house smelling like
Yeah.
that. Sunday Fun Day, Neapolitan ice cream, gummy candles. They're glazed cherries, butterscotch swirl, sugared waffle cone, hot fudge drizzle. What the heck? They all come together for this decadent gourmet collection. Perfect pairings, fun and unexpected.
Do you like that chips and salsa one?
Oh, no.
I totally want to try
And that was pizza?
Yeah, pizza and ranch.
Oh, I like that one. Okay, like coffee and donuts, chips and salsa, pizza and ranch, and popcorn and slushy make up this creative collection. All new scents are now on sale at their site. I'm sorry though, some of these I'm like, okay, now the pizza one would make the house smell like pizza, it'd make me hungry.
Uh-huh.
Same with chips and salsa. Ooh, coffee and donuts might be good though.
Yeah, that would be really good. Chips and salsa, I'd be interested to see what it smells like. Because it'd be like the fried chip but like salsa really doesn't have a pungent smell until you get like up close in it.
I know you don't like it, but if I had a candle that smelled like cilantro, I'd be fine.
Oh, yeah, I would have to pass on that. I apologize.
What if it's onion and cilantro?
I do love the smell of sautéed onions. Like
Ooh, come on with sautéed onion.
French onion, ooh.
What if they came out with a whole line? It's called the Thanksgiving line. Here's a candle, the sauteed onions. Here's a candle, the stovetop stuffing.
Yes.
Turkey,
Green bean casserole.
green bean casserole, mashed potatoes. I'm just saying, you can come up with the whole line. Because in the early 2000s, I had a candle that was called Fresh Cut Grass.
Ooh, I bet
It was my
that smelled
favorite
really
candle.
good.
And the place I used to buy it from, I won't mention the store, they discontinued it.
Oh, this is a wild card one. I would buy a gasoline scented candle. I love the smell of gasoline.
I like it in doses, but I don't know if I can fill my whole
That's
house
true.
on it.
Maybe it'd be like,
They're like,
then you'd pass out and
you
die.
get a headache.
Yeah.
oh.
That's true.
But I tell you, this cold weather, though, not so fun, Tom Schmidt. But we're looking at a heat wave coming up.
We are, actually. By December standards, yes.
Oh.
Oh,
It'll be nice.
interesting.